Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about the rock cycle. So we talked initially about this a while ago, talking about how rocks change over time, so we're going to kind of flesh out that idea today. Alright, so let's do a quick review of rocks. So remember, rocks are nothing more than an assemblage of minerals. So granite, for example, has quartz, hornblende, or mica, and then feldspar. And all those minerals come together to form the rock granite. Igneous rocks, okay, which is the first rock type that we talked about in this class. Igneous rocks are fire rocks, remember, so they're born of that's the key idea. It's from cooled magma or lava. So with the cooling and crystallization of magma or lava that yields a rock. Okay, we call those igneous rocks. So igneous rocks are coming from a molten state and then crystallizing to form a rock. Sedimentary rock, okay, is going to be sediment that's compacted, cemented, and lithified to form a rock. So sedimentary rock, is going to come from pieces of gravel, sand, silt, and clay that then gets compacted to form your sandstones, conglomerate, siltstone, shale, etc. And then the last one is metamorphic rocks, which is what we're talking about in this unit. So a metamorphic rock is an existing rock that's modified by heat and pressure. Remember, it's not too hot because then it melts and it goes down the igneous path. And if it's not hot enough, it'll remain a sedimentary rock. So it's that Goldilocks range for that, whatever the type of rock that's getting changed, that it's getting changed by heat and pressure. So here's just a animation that shows kind of that concept where you have some pre-existing crystals from a rock that then get exposed to extreme heat and pressure, and then in this case they form a foliated metamorphic rock. So then how do these rocks change? So where does the cycle come in? Well, it takes lots of time, lots of time. So you're talking on the scale of, millions of years. And in some cases it can be really quick though. So it kind of depends on the scenario, but you have to think that, the rock cycle is saying that, igneous rocks can change to metamorphic rocks, and metamorphic rocks can change to igneous rocks, and sedimentary rocks can go to metamorphic, and etc. So it's a cycle. So what we get is a picture like this, where we've got a magma, so melted rock, and then we have igneous rocks that gets weathered and eroded to form sediment, which then gets compacted and cemented, deposited, compacted, cemented to form sedimentary rocks. The sedimentary rocks then can be exposed to extreme heat and pressure to be changed into metamorphic rock, and that metamorphic rock then can again melt if it gets like pushed down deep into the earth to form magma again. But that's, just the simple picture. It can go, that's what all these inside arrows are trying to show, is that there's lots of other avenues that can happen, okay? So sediment can form a sedimentary rock, and then that can be weathered, eroded, and turned right back into sediment again. So you could have a little mini cycle right here. Same thing for igneous. You can have magma, form igneous rock, and then it melts right again, okay, to magma, which then crystallizes to igneous rock again. Okay, so there's lots of different avenues, and that's kind of your job, is to be able to look at this diagram and be able to fill in what's happening at each of these arrows.